Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I've been a headhunter and coach now for more than 40 years, helping people find work, helping people with the big game in their life. Now, I just watched a video, a Tedx talk with Julien Gordon called How to Graduate College with a Job You Love and Less Debt. I just want to check the exact title. And I'll have a link to the video in the notes for this YouTube video. And it's a wonderful talk, whether you're a graduate, whether you're a student, high school student, college student, whether you are someone who's a parent of a soon-to-be college student or a high school student. Now, it paints the accurate picture of the effect of college. And it really starts off talking about people my age. At the time I went to school, it was to beat out the person to the left of you. Sorry, that's your right. To the left of you, and you end up getting into a good school. And now you're competing with people all over the world. The effect of college has changed so that basically the cost of college has skyrocketed. The amount of debt a student starts off their career with becomes enormous. And the consequences of that are people wind up with a couple of different choices. Basically, they wind up with a choice. I just want to make sure I have his language right. Excuse me. Oh, I don't have the note here. Sorry. So basically, they wind up having the choice of returning to school, returning home. Really, jobs are not all instantly forthcoming. Now, I know you students know this, but your mom and dad really don't. So the video basically encourages you to ask yourself the question, why do I want to go to college? What's the return on investment? That was the third one. It's return on investment, return to school, or return home are the three that students get when they graduate. So you graduate, having succeeded, and you get a great return on that investment in time. You return to school to get a master's degree, or return home because you're not really employable yet. And as he gives the example, people graduate college, and if you ask them to do 1 hour, most students couldn't do it. They just couldn't. Having spent 4 years of their life at a university and asked them to talk about what they learned in school, most could not speak about it for an hour. So, is it any wonder that have figured out that with no job, there's no return on investment, and thus they go back to school, and even when they get that master's or PhD, they return home because it's hard to find work in their chosen profession. So Gordon offers a piece of advice, and he says you go to school with an idea of getting 4 things from the experience. Number 1 is personal capital. Second one is intellectual capital. The third is social capital. And the fourth is financial capital. I just want to get my notes out because I want to make sure I define them correctly. Personal capital is how well you know yourself. Intellectual capital is expertise in 1 or 2 subjects or skills. The third is social capital, which is who you know and who knows you. And financial capital. And parents, you need to think this way about your career. Ready for this one, 4th one? Who knows that you know what you know? Now, I want to repeat that. Who knows that you know what you know? For parents who are looking at your own career, I want you to pay particular attention to that one because that's the home run that I want to drive home personally. But think of it in the context of your student. And at the end of the day, what relationships they build, will know what their capabilities are, whether that's faculty, friends, people who are donors to the school, alumni. Who knows that they know what they know becomes important for your student. So, uh, talking about everything that he does is an incredibly strong case that he makes. And I want to be clear, he says college is worthwhile, emphatically. However, rather than focusing purely on the 4.0 in the classroom, urges you to go to the 4.0 beyond and to focus on some of these external resources and not just simply the internal resources. Like I said, it's called How to Graduate a Job You Love and Less Debt. And again, there'll be a link to it in the notes for this video. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. Visit my website, to help you find work more quickly. And if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, request linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you look like a scammer or spammer, or if you're a third-party recruiter. I'm Jeff Altman. Have a great day. Again, the website is thebiggamehunter.us.